Happy February. Welcome to this energy transmission from the Akashic Records, where I tap into the Akashic Records of Mother Earth. I open the Akashic Records of humanity and I ask, what do we need to know to have an awesome month? And I just came from the channel and it was quite an intense one. It was all about, really being able to know who you are and to become strong in that. In this transmission, they give us the energy of it, the dynamics of it, how to change it on a metaphysical level, but also on a practical level. And they give us reflection questions to reflect on, which will greatly help with the energy of February and of the whole year ahead. So here it is, the Akashic Energy Transmission of February 2026. Enjoy. Dear human, it is time. It is time for you to make a decision about who do you want to be. Truly, who do you want to be? We have shared in previous energy updates that these months are very important when it comes to your own self-definition. And of course, you are meant to change and you're meant to evolve. But to have a great definition of yourself is like a strong statement. And your universe prefers the people that are able to strongly state themselves, to with clarity declare who they are. It is time for you to make such a decision. If you want to have an incredible year, it is of importance. Because as soon as the season of your Aries hits the planet, there will be a great increase of energy. And the ones who have did the work will join many in their quest for the new world, for the new age, for their new life, and the beautiful unfolding of that. While the people that still mingled in old forms of vibration and consciousness, or were not fully clear who they want to be and who they are here to become, will have a very different year and will get sucked into the energies in ways that we do not want for any of you. It might be some of your paths, but at least we're here to give you a proper instruction of how not to mingle too much in uncertainty and vague declaration, and instead stand in strength, stand in power, stand in your own well-being. What does it mean for you to be well? What does it mean for you to truly see your life going well? What are the qualities that surround that? It is of importance to allow yourself to truly reflect. And we will, in this energy transmission, be more practical than in most. In this transmission, you will receive codes, energy frequencies, but also very specific questions for you to reflect on, so that you will be able to declare yourself for the person that you want to be right now and that you want to become. As you know, the best way to manifest is to already be the person that you are meant to become right now. So for us, being and becoming are very similar in their essence. And if a human starts to see being and becoming as similar or even the same, there is truly an unlock in their energy field. Let us be a little bit more practical and give you some examples. Let's say you want to be prosperous and you want to feel that you have an infinite amount of money at your disposal to fulfill your dreams. Alright, that is possible, because on your world there actually exists an infinite amount of money. And some people already cracked that code and show you that it is indeed possible. By you already tapping into the prosperous feelings and of the unlimited feelings, two things will happen. And your energy field will lighten up, will brighten up, will change. You might even see, just by a switch in this new state of being, you start to carry yourself differently. You start to think different thoughts. You start to use different movements in your body, in your posture. So the energy lifts and shifts, but at the same time, what will happen? When you expand and when you declare your new state, is that the old you, the one that was still limited instead of unlimited in the area of money, will become clear to you. And that clarity doesn't mean that you are that limited self. That clarity means very specifically that your consciousness is here to show you exactly which areas kept you from living the unlimited state of being in the first place. These states need to be seen. So your subconscious here does an incredible service to you to show your consciousness. Dear consciousness, I see you want to move in an unlimited state of being. Then here are all the areas and frequencies that you currently hold in your energy field that still keep you limited. See them and I will release them for you. That's what your subconsciousness literally says. See them and I will release them for you. You cannot release them if you do not see them. You or somebody else, a practitioner, an energy healer, a massage therapist, or any form of well-being expert, needs to somehow see the pattern, see the frequency. So whenever you start declaring yourself into the areas, you will feel these two things: expansion and a sudden shift, and at the same time the old consciousness that will come strongly forward so that you can see it and so that you can release it. And even you do not have to release it. The only thing is seeing it, and the natural processes in your system will release it by itself. It's a process of expanding your awareness. We see too many humans, as soon as the old consciousness comes up, retreat in limitation and self-blame and find mental reasons why they are not ready or why they shouldn't go for it. This is simply not true, and this is simply not a consciousness you need anymore in 2026 and moving onward into the later years. Things will only get more multidimensional and more expanded. That means that you will identify more and more with the love and the light of the Creator. The infinite, the unlimitlessness of your being will become more powerful than your limited or finite being. And that's perfectly fine. That's how it is designed to be. That's the transformation in which you are born, and your soul knows it. Your soul loves it. Your soul has metaphorical spirit popcorn while she watches you. and encourages you and is here to help you as the physical portion of that soul. So, do not be afraid of the limitation to come up. It's just there to be seen. A better perspective is when it comes up to be curious. Not to overanalyze, but to be curious. Hey, I see you are here. Interesting. And just let it be in your field. It will show itself in its own tempo. Don't try to quicken or hurry the process, it might backfire. Instead of that, let it be in the field. Let it come up. But you can notice where it is in your body. You can notice if it has a color or a shape. You can notice if it has a link to a distant memory or a family member or some form of consciousness that you experienced in the past. You can notice that, but you don't have to intensely grab all these little details. It's a matter of observing and letting the information come to you instead of you trying to gather all of the information as fast as possible so that you see it as fast as possible so that you can release it as fast as possible. The fastest way is the way of grace. Sometimes taking a breath and allowing your space to expand is the best way to see something. So let us take a big deep breath and allow yourself to become more spacious on the exhale. And on the inhale, fill yourself with fresh new light energy. And on the exhale, allow yourself to become more spacious. The more space you are, the more you are able to process. It's not by mentally knowing, it is by spaciously observing. This is a natural process in each energy field of the human body. And we are here to remember everyone that somehow got called towards this transmission. Because there is a reason why you are here. There is a reason why you are listening to this now. Some of it might have been conscious, but a big part of it was on a soul level or on a subconscious level. Something inside of you realized that the codes inside of this transmission, the frequencies that we are transmitting, is very beneficial for your own journey. One of these keys that your soul might have been searching for and is here to remember is that remembrance of spaciousness. The spacious observing while you are declaring the new you will be a key ingredient for this year. It is one of the most powerful processes that we can give you. Allow yourself to practice it. Allow yourself to spend time with it. You can locate 10-minute or half an hour blocks in your agenda where you are just being spaciously observing yourself, and other moments where you are declaring yourself, who you are here to be. This puts you into change and evolution and will bring you to the limitless nature of you. The nature that is deeply connected with the infinite, with the absolute, with your beloved, divine source. So may this month and the months ahead be an invitation for you to dive deeper into that connection. Dive deeper into the spaciousness that you are. Allow it to become so profound in your life that the spaciousness is more your identity than your name or your body or your ego. It will be a very funny and lucrative way if somebody asks you, "Hey, who are you? What do you do?" And you say, "My name is Space and I am Space." Only a very select few of humans will actually appreciate and understand that. But even though it can be a funny joke and create some very interesting moments in your life, if you internally would truly be the space in which consciousness unfolds, you will transform in the most graciously and beautiful ways. Alright, this month is also the build-up towards the more energetical. And we have already said in the previous transmission of January 2026, and will keep on saying throughout this year, that the dynamic of your energy is very important. Once you start to understand how your energy moves, the patterns in which it operates, you will gain mastery over your life, and you will start feeling that you are able to indeed create anything. One of the aspects of your creator self is to truly feel that you can create anything and everything in your world, including your heaven on earth. So allow the old self, new self paradigm to be part of your reality. And if you are constantly able to create and become and embody that new state of being, the world will truly open up to you. The energy of 2026 will only get stronger in its very fiery ignition energy. That means it's go time. That means we have slept or taken it easy for long enough. It is time to step up my game and go. And for all that feel that energy, it is permission to truly start going, because you will be fueled with a level of life force that you are not able to comprehend right now. Every day, therefore, can be a test. And what you will notice is every day where you are actually increasing your life force and increasing your service and increasing your ability to follow what you feel you need to follow, take steps every day, you will only increase in life force. And even if you're currently in a moment of tiredness or extreme emotion, get into that spaciousness that we talked about and still ask yourself, what is my consciousness pulled to? What is arising? What is alive in my field that I can move towards to? That is in line with who I am here to be. That's why it is so important to know what you are here to be. If you do this reflection before the season of Aries hits your world this year, you will have such a blast. There will be increasingly amounts of energy and abundance dropping into your field, saying thank you for declaring yourself, saying thank you for your identity. There is no human on earth, for example, that would love to complain. Nobody would love to be a complainer. Nobody wakes up in the morning and thinks, what are the 50 things I can complain about today? But still, more than 75% of humans will complain today. And that is the misalignment that we want to remove from the awareness of your humanity. And it starts with the most aware of you all. So if you want to be free, but you find yourself in consciousness of limitation, it is time to be a space for the limitation and to choose freedom anyway. If you want to be love and you find yourself in judgment, it is time to create space around that judgment and choose love anyway. If you want to be vital and fit, and your awareness is focused on the pain in your knee or in your lower back, and he is worrying if you need to go into the doctor's office, create a space around that worry and take steps into your vitality today. This is what we are talking about. This is the true work. At one point, humans will be paid for this, to just do this work. And the people that did a lot of this work are already paid for this, because they became their most true, expressive, free selves, and life rewarded them accordingly. It is time for you to do this. And right now we are sending some extra codes and frequencies in your energy field, so it becomes easier to spot these levels of consciousness. We also would love to share a couple of questions that you can answer to fully declare who you are, what you are about from this moment forward, and know that this is not a final decision. This is not something you have to be for the rest of your life. This is a declaration of right now. This is a declaration of who you are now. For example, if money is currently in your pursuit and you declare right now to be a millionaire, and you find out in 3 months from now that being a millionaire is not fun at all and comes with a lot of worries that you don't want to deal with, that's okay. You can then decide for something else that creates a sustained, simple life, but where you always have enough for you and your family to thrive. But with the clarity of the declaration, the universe can help you. So if you declare something clearly now and declare something clearly in 3 months from now, that's a lot better than being vague about who you are and who you are here to become. Because then the universe will only give you more ambiguity and fakeness and many levels of uncertainty and unclarity and overwhelm. You are not here to be overwhelmed. You are not here to be swept away by the energies of life. You are here to be yourself and to contribute your vibration with all the other vibrations to create a world more beautiful than any human has ever seen. So, allow us to share some questions that you can reflect upon that will help you declare yourself. Here are the questions. If I would zoom out of my own life and look from above to my current life, to what I am doing, to who I am interacting with other humans, and to which thoughts I'm thinking inside of my head, what would I wish this character would choose right now? In short, the question would be, if I would zoom out right now and see myself in a third-person perspective, how would I love to see this character be? What would I love to see this character do next? What would I shout to this character is the best next option? Another question that will greatly shine a light on what you are here to be. What has been a topic all of my life that is in my deep interest, but I never decided to go for it? What is a topic in your life that is of your deep interest? It's always been present somewhere on the background, in nudges, in daydreams or night dreams, but you never decided to go for it. You never decided to take a chance and give it a shot. What is that? Because most of the time, what you're here to do is also met with a certain level of resistance. And if the resistance isn't faced directly, you will not have achieved the state of being that you are here to embody. Sometimes the energy that you're truly here to bring can be quickly recognized by the thing that you currently find the most difficult to set up, or to start, or to continue. Why it is difficult and why this is the thing has to do with, if it was not your thing, you wouldn't care. And if you wouldn't care, you wouldn't find it difficult. You will easily drop it and does not even see it as an option. But because there is a deep care inside of your system, there is the resistance, there is the difficulty. Now you might ask, but how do I come over the resistance? The same way we already showed you, resistance is part of this old self. Create a space around it. Face it directly. Look onto it, observe it, and take steps anyway in the direction. An easy example would be stage fright. You might have a great voice and always wanted to sing, but as soon as the opportunity comes to go on a stage, incredible resistance comes. If you can hold a space for that and still walk on that stage, you started to become what you are here to be. If you see the resistance and you're like, nah, never mind, I will become a waitress and I will sing in the shower. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. The job of waitress is one of the most incredible and respectful jobs, in our opinion. And singing in the shower is one of the most beautiful moments of expression. But still, it's not the purpose to which you came here on earth for. The resistance is sometimes where it's at. So to allow yourself to reflect on that question can be very revealing. Final question. And by the way, we will make sure that this channel will put all of the questions in the description notes, so you can copy paste them easily or write them over without you having to stop and pause and repeat the video. The last question that we would love to give you is the following. If all the obligations that I have right now would be taken care of by others that are even better at it, if all the resources and money that I need will easily come to me, and I know for sure that I'm taken care of at every step of the way, what would I do today? What would you do if the freedom is here for you? Who would you be? You have to realize that you are made in the image of your Creator. Your Creator is limitless. Your Creator is a creator, fully creative. Your Creator is shining brightly. Your Creator is loving deeply. Your Creator is here to give all of itself, all the time. And your Creator is rooted in stillness, space. And so may this transmission be an invitation to embody these qualities in your life in a practical way. Become the clear definition of what you know you can be. Right now, this month, and into the continuation of this year. And you will have many of the gifts of life flowing back to you as a result. May you have a tremendous month of February and ahead in your time space. Allow yourself to breathe, be spacious, and continuously step towards your path. In the highest light, in the highest love, we say farewell. Enjoy the journey, dear one. Wow, wasn't that an incredibly powerful message? Declaring ourselves and creating space, and there was so much more that they were telling about. It was a very different channel than most of the time, and I'm always amazed with these energy updates and how they differ from each other. There was a little bit more urgency that I felt normally, and I really felt that the urgency came from a place of love, of like, hey, we really want you to get an awesome year. But that means you kind of have to become aware of this thing right now, right? So it was a very interesting energy. Tell me what you felt in the comments. I'm really curious what you felt, what you experienced physically, mentally, energetically with this. I have two beautiful things that I want to share. First of all, I just made a very practical way to remove the old self and get into the new self. It was my last video. You can find it right here. And if you would love to actually be part and learn the Akashic Records, the same field I tap into for yourself, you can access this every day for as long as you want. I'm opening a new community in the next month. And there is a waiting list. So for the first 100 people that join the waiting list, you will have free lifetime access to that community. There will be, that means that there will be courses for you to learn the Akashic Records. We will be able to practice together. We will be able to open the records of each other. It's going to be an absolutely beautiful space. If you want to be one of these first 100 people, you can join this link right here, and you will be the first one to notice. I'm planning to do it February or maybe the beginning of March, but it will happen soon. So if you want to be one of the first 100, come join me. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be so special. I want to share this vibration with so many people. So probably the videos didn't appear yet. And the waiting list didn't appear yet, but let me do that again. Here, there will be the video of becoming your new self and releasing the old. And here, there will be the waiting list one. Have an awesome February. I love doing this. I love that you watched this all the way to the end. Let's make it happen. Let's declare our awesomeness this February. Much love.